Hi everyone, hi, my name is Naomi. I'm 20 years old and I currently study economics at university. I'm currently home from uni. I think it's been about 2 months now since I've been home, and I've done a lot of things and I've enjoyed doing a lot of things, but now I'm just like, oh my god, I need to do something fun. So I've decided I'm going to start making YouTube videos. I know, like, some of you might be looking at me thinking, is she actually doing this? But do you know what? I think it's going to be really fun for me. I'm quite a philosophical person, so I'm going to be, discussing life issues. I'm going to be giving you all advice, and because, I've gone through quite a lot of things in my life, and I definitely know a thing or two about, different issues. We're talking relationships, we're talking self-confidence, building your self-confidence. I've come a long way myself, and I think that, it'd be nice if someone actually, advise people on how to, get that confidence up, girl. Or, like, I've had some friends, through looking at my friends and how they deal with their relationships and how they, like how they've dealt with their confidence building. I've often seen how they do it, and I've often helped them do it, and I thought, you know what, like, it would be so nice if, someone watches this and actually feels, that they can do stuff, that they're, worthy, that kind of thing. I think that would mean a lot to me. So that's one thing I'm going to be, focusing on, and I'm not really sure what else I'm going to be looking at, but that's sort of that one thing that I'm gonna definitely tap into. Today I'm going to be talking about my little motto that's going to be at the end of every video. I've thought this through, and I live by, this is going to sound a bit crazy, but I absolutely love it. I live by a little motto from my favourite cartoon ever, well, cartoon slash films, and the cartoon is Finding Nemo. I know you're probably thinking, is she actually kidding me? But I love it when Dory said, well, she didn't say it, she sang it, and it's keep swimming. I love it. It's absolutely brilliant, because it means a lot more than what it seems, if that makes any sense to anyone. Now, to illustrate the keep swimming principle, I'm going to look at success and failure. Now, that's a basic paradigm for everyone. You either fail or you succeed. Now, people deal with this in a lot of different ways, and I'm going to look at success and failure in terms. Now, looking at success, basically what people do, people just tend to dwell on success too much. Like, okay, you're applying for a job, you get that job, and what most people would do, they would be like, okay, fine, I got that job, I'm gonna relax now. Well done, okay, fine, that's great, you got a job. Now, what you need to do is you need to, keep swimming. You need to look at other aspects of your life. You need to look at, for example, you need to look into your health. You need to look into your relationships with other people. Are your relationships great? You need to, you definitely need to keep improving other areas of your life. You shouldn't be just, looking at that one aspect that you think that is most important in your life and just do that only. You need to basically tap into other, aspects of your life and improve them too. Now, there's a Japanese phrase, and this Japanese phrase is kaizen, and it basically means continuous improvement, and it's usually used in business, but I think it applies to life in general, to be honest with you. And I think it's a really important principle. And basically, if you just stop, if you've got that job and you stop looking into your health, that's gonna manifest itself, in the future. You might be great at your job, but you might see your health deteriorating. You might look into, for example, getting over your fear of heights, or getting over your fear of commitment, that kind of thing. And that's what I'm saying to you. Keep improving yourself in other aspects of your life, and that's what I call keeping swimming. You need to keep swimming. And then flip the coin to the other side, we've got failure. Now, failure is just bad. We all know how bad failure is. I mean, if you fail, you just feel helpless. You're just like, oh my god, I cannot believe that I failed at that, I'm so useless. And what most people would do about that, they would literally just give up hope. They stop swimming. Don't stop swimming. That's not what you do. You don't stop swimming, you keep swimming. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Now, there's 0.5% chance of doing something, and a 0.5% chance of not doing anything. Now if you don't do anything about your failure, then you're definitely going to stay there. You stay in one place and you don't improve, and you realize that you get even more and more depressed about the situation, and you just become less happy in life in general. But if you keep swimming and if you do something about it, what happens is that you're going to be so much happier. You're trying to improve your situation. Now the chances are, if you do something, something's going to happen. If you tap into, if for example you didn't get a job, if you just give up and you don't look for another one, then you're definitely not going to get there. You're just not going to get there. But if you do try and apply for another one, the chances are you're probably going to get another job. And that's just all it is. People tend to, it's the simplest thing in the world, but people tend to forget it and they just tend to lose hope. They just stop swimming. And yeah, that's basically what I'm saying to you. Whatever outcome in your life, whatever outcome, whether you're sad or happy, I always say to people, if you're sad, try and be happy, because other people are going through worse situations than you are. And I've always tried, my friends would say this as well, I've always tried to be happy in sad situations. I've always sort of tried to, you know, look at the brighter side of life. And keeping swimming and positivity are basically in the same category. They're so linked, and I think that people should always look at the bright side of life, because it generally, in my opinion anyway, it generally translates into success, because you're not put down by a lot of things easily. You stand against a lot of things. If something bad happens, you sort of trying to get a better word to describe this, you sort of conquer it with your positivity, and it usually translates into being more confident, being more motivated, you know, and trying very hard to always do things for yourself. Now that's all I'm saying for today, and I hope you guys understood me. And this is my first video, so I don't know how, you know, people are going to receive it. I think, you know, we'll see, but I don't know what people say. Comment, rate, subscribe, or I don't know what it is, but anyway, I'm just hoping this is going to touch someone. Thank you very much. I've been Naomi, and I hope you watch it and like it. Yeah.